We had Sean Maloney on last week. He represents some of the prediction market sets. I guess we have a deal with Kalshi too, but did you guys get the impression in talking to him was almost like the old, broken glass in a bag as a gift for kids for Christmas? It's like, oh, Dan Aykroyd, remember? Yeah. This is the greatest thing. Of course it's... What do you mean? Well, why would you think it's not safe for kids to be playing with broken glass in a bag? Do you have any concerns about prediction markets if you just holds barred for what you can bet on at this point? Someone's going to get killed.
Let's recognize what futures markets, swaps markets have been used for over the past 100 years. And they're risk transfer markets, mostly utilized by sophisticated players, by
right,
like airlines.
You're contrasting from prediction markets.
Yeah, well, but it's the same structure, and so what you're doing is bringing that type of structure to much more narrow issues on a retail basis. Now, there is law in place. There's I applaud the CFTC chairman for getting out there and saying, we have jurisdiction here. The criminal authorities have jurisdiction for criminal behavior, but let's all recognize that we're not talking about what I would say is investment banks, end users, and sophisticated liquidity providers facing off against each other. We're talking about people who are retail players, and we ought to recognize that. We regulate retail markets different from institutional markets, and that is the question right now. How do we deal with this retail participation in these types of markets?
And it's also rife for
the thinner the market, the thinner the market,
but you can,
the more opportunity for manipulation.
It seems like you can game the outcome and use a lot of different methods to make it not a fair.
My prosecutors are busy looking at what laws we can use that are like insider trading laws. So prediction markets on a security. We can use the securities insider trading laws, wire fraud, mail fraud. Fraud is fraud.
It's not bad. You don't think it's like gambling?
Pardon me?
Not gambling, prediction market?
I think it's a spectrum. Yes,
but
I think there's
like
clear.
I think you just broke some news. If you're saying your prosecutors are looking at ways to prosecute these types of cases.
Absolutely.
And what kinds of laws would you then use if I don't have a fiduciary duty necessarily to, if I don't know. Steck is over here. He works on the show. Sorry to do this to you. He knows what the first segment of our show is going to be every morning. Mm-hmm. Okay?
There's a case on that. The Heard on the Street Wall Street Journal case.
He's driving a new Porsche.
It's not, but it's not Steck's requirement to not tell anybody about that.
Corvette?
I don't know.
This is not legally.
Does Steck have an employment agreement here?
Sure, that's a civil case. That's not a criminal case.
Why are they different?
Why is it his responsibility to not tell anybody? He may not be allowed to bet on it or gamble on it himself, but why should he be precluded from telling anybody about who's coming on next?
Let's just talk this through because it's important. Yeah. If he works at, pick your favorite investment bank, maybe somebody right across the street here.
But he doesn't.
No, but if he does, and he sees information on a desk about a merger that's going to be announced tomorrow.
But now we're talking about what's on the playlist for Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. So should everybody who knows what his playlist is be held to those same standards as somebody who works at an investment bank and sees proprietary information?
That's the question.
That's crazy.
I'm not telling you where we're going to come down on that, but you can see scenarios where, let's say somebody works at a biotech company, and they hear that a drug is going to be approved.
Yeah, a publicly traded biotech company, sure, I get that. But we're talking about stupid stuff that people bet on, like is Ben Affleck going to show up at the Super Bowl?
I agree. And
should his son be precluded from telling my son's friend that, no, my dad's here sitting on the couch with me, and that kid made a bet on it and made $1,000?
Should I divert my resources from that terrible thing on the Upper East Side to worry about Bad Bunny?
Stupid stuff like
I probably shouldn't.
Yeah. But just back to the idea that these people have fiduciary responsibilities for existing. I mean, that's very different than somebody who works at an investment.
Well, it'll be interesting what the platforms do. Will the platforms say, in order, our terms of service, in order to participate, you have to certify that you don't have, inside information.
So then you go after the 14-year-old who called up Ben Affleck's son to find that out and say.
I have better things to do with my time for the most part.